unfortunately, their own sons and grandchildren are involved into unauthorized mining activities. They should claim the attention of the Liberia national government. They should claim the attention of the two houses, the Committee on Mines and Energy. What measure are we putting into place? Are we just reporting these things and we do absolutely nothing? And we just reporting these things over and over. And at the end of the day, these things are having negative impact on our economy, on our people. Some of the mobile equipment that are being used there are causing serious problems for people who have their homes, who have saved over the period of time to make sure that they build something for themselves. And we see some of the equipment will come at the free port of Monrovia or at our border entrance, and we do absolutely nothing. We would not expect some of the inspectors from the Mines and Energy are in the know of that. They go to take bribes. Some of the people, the licenses have expired. Some of the equipment they use are not equipment to use because they are not having Class A license or B or C. But we are reporting these things. Listen to our chair again.
That can correct the failure of the Buaka administration. And that institution is the Natl Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared.
Sheet of Grand Kool County talking about the issue of illicit miners in Grand Kool County and other parts of the country. Now we have sat and have listened to some of these things, but what are we doing to make sure that we put an end to it? What is state security doing to make sure that they make an arrest, have some of these people deported? Because to see that we will continuously say, oh yeah, we got elite, whose interest it is that we just reporting these things? Because you are senator of the county. I listened to the embattled speaker, who also said there was a need at the time that government put monitor on the issue of mining in Grand Kool County, but that did not materialize. And we're still getting the same old report. And these reports are made to the public, but what are the measures we are putting into place that we do not keep repeating these things? Because you will not leave Liberia and go to Ghana and just go and start mining. You will not leave Liberia and go to South Africa and start mining. You will not even cross the border from here to Guinea or Sierra Leone or Ivory Coast. But we see that our area just so open, people come in and do just what they want to do and get away scot-free. And we see all of these things are happening. All we do, we just make this report. So what is the Ministry of Mines doing? We listened to the minister, he said it's seriously affecting the economy, but what are we doing to put stop to these things? Are we just reporting these things and we are not arresting these people? We don't know when these resources will be done. Because we sit down, we just see people extracting in, and we see no return taking effect on the economy positively, but rather negatively. We hear one Chinese man is mining in the forest in Bapu. We hear one Ghanaian in River says, Liberians are there working for them. We hear that, reportedly the armed forces of Liberia will be protecting this other person at the mining site. People who do not reach the level to have certain equipment brought in the country are using it to mine. Ambassador, good morning.
Good morning, Ambassador, and good morning to Liberia. And we say a pleasant welcome to all of you. You know, this mining thing, Ambassador,
yes,
is a serious deception to Liberian people. The folks who are complaining know that it's existing.
Mm-hmm.
They are aware. And you know that Abache, when he was the then pro tem, he was alleged of mining also.
Sure. And as a matter of fact, to even hear him talking about these things, what the measure put into place?
What are they doing?
He's a seasoned geologist.
You mentioned about the Chinese national that was mining in Bapuru County,
yes.
Gao Fan. He was investigated, fined by the Ministry of Mines and Energy 18 million.
18 million, and they went and sat on the round table.
Yeah.
And he paid 300,000.
And that was just it.
Yes. So what happens?
And he's still mining.
So what happens to the borrowed money that you would go? That debt waiver right there.
Sure. So they're not sincere with this person, Liberian people. There's a report again in Bon County. There's a Chinese national, the Chinese company is mining because the lesson they are having through the investigation of the Mines and Energy Ministry that they are putting a hot, but the men still mining.
Yes.
You see that? They told him I put a hot to this process while we are investigating issues, but he's still mining. And our gold, our diamonds, our precious stones are leaving the soil. We are not benefiting from it.
No.
And women pay, do more.
He and his team there at
Yes.
the Ministry of Mines Energy, they need to do more, not just bring in someone, because he himself the last time he had a report that it was affecting the economy of the country because we are not benefiting any. So what are the measures put into place?
What is it doing?
They said you people are just into the position to come and bring this report to us because it's hurting us.
Isn't that you're benefiting from the thing? So it's of no matter of concern to you people because you people are benefiting hugely. Why would you impose a fine on a mining company of illicit mining? Several violations, 18 million.
Yeah.
Then the mayor had not paid yet. They have not come to the Liberian point and said this person who was involved in this illicit mining and this fine was imposed on him after several investigations, he has paid. Because, mind you, Bapuru County came out. These counties are a serious gold deposit. Imagine came out has their golden rocks. Yes. What are they doing? Are we going to sit down here tomorrow when all of these things are no longer in our possession? They will start to go to other countries, and if cannot take it, this, what will happen to us in centuries or decades to come? You see? in decades to come, in centuries to come, or if not a millennium, we will be a country that once said that we had mineral resources. Where are they at the time? This is serious. We can find people carrying illicit money now. They started talking about foreign nationals, including their sons.
Yes, including their sons.
What are they doing? What is he doing? You hear that he will put a communication on the floor.
County authorities from all of the areas, the counties, people talk about illicit money taking place there. So you're telling us that the legislative caucus or the caucuses from all of these areas are not putting measures into place. But what do we expect? But you got committee on mines and anything.
Yeah.
They sitting there and he making that kind of report or geologist. You're senator of the county. You only saying, oh, illicit money. What are the recommendations? How do we put an end to these things?
You see, the only citizens to pass sentiment from the people of this country. Oh yeah, that they are lawmakers speaking. But then what next? What next? Are we going to sit here and people we had to protect the borders of this country? One damn thing mining in Bone County has defied the government. They are still carrying on a full-scale operation into Bankona, the Sota district of Bone County. After the Ministry of Mines and Energy on the 12th of April said to them that they should halt all activities, they are conducting a serious investigation and they will report to the people. But the workers are still disregarding the Ministry of Mines and Energy mandate to halt activities. They are still mining. Where are we with this?
Yes.
All we hear our Lord will say, oh, money going on.
Yeah.
That's all.
And don't forget now, he was pro-10 before.
Yes. It's still one of the country.
And those are the other things that he was on his watch, those things took place. It's been reported that he stayed even involved into illicit mining while he's speaking about it. He was
alleged that he's mining. He himself benefiting. I know he sees something that's happening affecting him, that's why he's talking now. But if not, he will just leave the whole thing and just go as it is. Why are people not sincere? That's why I'm still hearing the voice of the former president of Liberia Council of Churches. He's saying the deception, the envy, the jealousy of this country. It's just all over. Once they benefit you, you care less about the rest of the other people. If it affects you now, if you got an issue, you come out to speak about this. Is this how we develop this country? But we sit back, we allow the wrongs to go on, and we do nothing about it. You see? He being accused. There was several allegations on him. He being involved in the mining business. At the time he was a poacher. Who knows why he's still involved with it? Today he's reporting to us. He's a stakeholder of the county, of this country. A senator, as a matter of fact. What is he doing? Oh, yeah, one day, said the Abbott chair has placed a motion on the floor that Ministry of Mines and Energy, EPA, because even they are serious threat to the environment.
Sure.
Why they are mining? Our water sources are being affected.
Mm-hmm.
They dig those trenches, they leave it just as it is.
The people in Kool County also experiencing such. They're talking about serious environmental issues as it relates to how these illegal mining is taking place because the water is being polluted. But we are just saying these things. How can you tell us that somebody will just come from Ghana and just walk into our forest and just start mining and start logging? And we say that we just make these reports.
Who are the ones giving them the authority to even go in the butchers?
We were told during the regime of former President George Weah that his brother-in-law was also involved into illicit mining in Kool County with the help of, reportedly with the help of the armed forces of Liberia. Using all of the excavators and other things.
We get even the very folks that are from the Ministry of Mines and Energy.
Yeah, all of them got
these surveyors. They give all conflicting information. They manipulate data. They compromise the amount of issues. Imagine they will go to the ministry and say we want class B lesson. We want class C lesson. But in actuality, they'll be mining class A. Practically go on. But these agents will be there and see it.
We see at a port of entrance, some of the equipment will come right at the free port, the port of Buchanan, Capo, or right at the border points, and yet we don't see inspector asking, what are you bringing this equipment? Can you show all the license that gives you the right to say, yes, you can use this thing? But we allow these things to come to the country.
Yeah. And these things are not just materials that you put in your pocket and walk. These are very huge heavy equipment that come to the country, and we know the purpose of what they're coming for. One, the investigation of Carolina Palm County by the Ministry of Mines and Energy, one surveyor, Victor Yima, is recommended that he be suspended time indefinite because he's in a business of manipulating data and acting in a compromised manner.
And in part of that, they are even getting reports that it's been reported that Senator Amara Kone and the superintendent of Bakolu have conspired with the Chinese to continue the illicit mining operations.
You see that?
That's the report we're getting right now.
You see? And these are stakeholders of the county.
Yes.
That the people depend on to mind the gates of the county. But they are the ones who now with these folks to carry on mine, only because what will go in their pocket. But they are the loudest mouth in our parliament. We hear them speaking and say, yeah, we get people that talk for us. How can we continue to behave to this country as such?
See the number of death traps, they're just leaving. We're about to enter into the rainy season. They will go to this other place, they just mine, leave the whole thing, get to the next area, mine, leave it, go to the next area, and
and they are carrying on deforestation as a matter of fact.
Sure.
So when these storms come, our villages get affected.
Not taking the environment into serious consideration.
No, they're doing that. Now they expect that the president Bogam will leave from his house or from the executive mansion to go there and see things.
Yeah, he said he got to go to the mining site himself to go see.
We are not good to ourselves in this country. The folks who depend on will continue to set us back. As a matter of fact, you are aware in Bon Country again, the other Chinese company that was mining there, the folks told the men say they will hire a machine somewhere.
Yeah, he said
when the inspectors come.
The inspector will come in. He said the man who was being hired to operate the machine, he said by 12, the man said that by 12 or 1 o'clock they can go operate. So why the people are coming? When he went there, he already telling the man to go. When he went there, the man told him that man the people coming, so they'll carry the machine and push you go hard.
See that?
And this is serious.
Who are you doing it to your own people?
We are even getting report right now. There's a planned protest in Bakolu County by citizens, a massive protestation regarding the illicit money activity around the country.
You see? Why are we having these kind of people with us? When we still want to move forward, develop the county, and these counties that have these mineral deposits, they are among the poorest because they cannot deal our people accept. They go in, deal with the people, then they pretend, let's say they don't know that these people are in the county.
No.
You see?
County authority, you're a senator.
Yeah.
You're superintendent. You're representative. Then you come back to kind of report these things to us and tell us when you have the authority to make sure that these things must put. So why are the inspectors are doing in those areas? For
we get the inspectors are the worst people. They are the worst ones. All they involved with what they can get from those people. They care less about their job.
Yes.
When you see those guys, their houses they have in town here, you won't believe it. Only they want to benefit.
But go to the Ministry of Mines. Go to the Ministry of Mines anything. Now, you see officials that when you see one ring on their finger, our table.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They kind of go to work.
Yeah. That's what they involved with.
The young men or the old people, all of them got gold. They wear it.
They are cheap.
Yes. You come back to come tell us illicit money taking place. What you reporting such to us for when we see no a measure being put into place to make sure that we don't have these things occurring.
So now you have informed us now, Senator. What are you doing?
Yes.
What are you doing? You are now informed Liberia. You are a stakeholder of the county.
And besides, this is a man who sat as the hair among his peers.
Yeah.
This is a man who even served as deputy minister of lands of mines energy before. And he even got dismissed because, but Madam Ellen Johnson said it because of his involvement reportedly into the scene illicit mining activities that he was also reportedly involved.
I said something happened there that he have been affected when he come on talking. I want you talking. But who told you that today Burkinabes, Chinese, Ghanaians, Nigerians, foreign nationals?
So what is the county legislative caucus doing about them? You would have reported these things to us. So we got state security. So you telling us that the police, the AFL, all state security that are assigned in Grand Kool County will just sit down and watch these people and not making any arrest? So what's the essence of reporting these things when we do not put measure into place? Because it is not moving down. On your watch, these things took place.
Yeah.
You even admitting that even some of your own sons and daughters are involved.
So if you know that, call their name now.
Yeah.
Eh? Let us deal with them so we can handle them. Because they still must stop. They can't continue.
The embattled speaker raised the same concern. He even asked government to hold on to mining activities in Grand Kool County until measure, but yet and still, these things still continue. But I have to fight for one position.
Yeah.
It take a whole year to do it. To fight for one position, that's the energy, the time, can all be exerted.
And our people are not benefiting from those things.
No.
Our people are not benefiting. The only year that you're rich, you get time when you get gold. You get the boxer.
Yes.
Uranium. You get this, you get the forest.
Rich country, poor people.
But they're not benefiting from nothing.
Oh yeah, the resources in the country. But at the end of the day, the people do not benefit anything. You're reporting all these things.
We're not good to ourselves in this country. We are not good. We are not good to ourselves. Here we are. What do? You tell it all now, no problem. Yeah? What do we do now? Says the chief, we hear you.
Okay, we hear you.
Yeah? Your sons and daughters.
But what's the recommendation are you putting for? Because you just reporting these things. Yeah. What the measure?
They are counting.
You as a geologist.
People elected you to lead them. You can't wait on us and you telling, oh, no problem. Eh? What remedy? What solution are you putting forth for the people of the county?
Can you imagine? You former head of the geologist department at the University of Liberia, former president pro tem, former deputy minister of mines energy. What are you recommending to government? Not just reporting these things that, illicit mining activities taking place in that part of our country, in Grand Kool County. You hear from that country. You are key stakeholder in the body politics of that country. You're reporting it to us. What's your recommendation?
Yeah.
To national government?
Are you just saying it for all the year?
Yeah.
It's over?
And this is the man who honors sanction as well.
You see that?
And the sanction is also related to what they saying. They said he had been involved into illicit mining as well. Then can you say he reported to us?
Oh, Liberia. What? Yeah.
Boy, who's that?
Oh. And I didn't put an apostle elected.
The posting.
The people elected them.
Yeah, they see no problem with these people.
They are the people we have it as our leaders. And And you know, as a matter of fact, our partners cannot do business with such a man. Imagine. But he be involved into money, illicit money activity. So the Pojefi say they are the only people to enjoy the wealth of this country. The rest of Liberians should wallow in poverty. It is their right, it's their heritage. So at the end result, they care less about the masses. But when they are affected, they complain. When others are affected and not them, they leave it as it is. And they think it's too much. Imagine a Chinese company will come to Liberia and defy government. Then the Ministry of Mines, the Energy, the agents are all there. Who does that? You able to do it in a part of the world yet? You can go China and go mine in a poor forest. Who will take it there first? Then they put on still other issues. Then he said, no, I must. Eh? The ministry suspend activities. Eh? Our Liberians are dying on the ground in deep holes. Eh? They put our people at risk. Only because our leaders have placed immense hardship on this country. So our sons and daughters are forced in kind of situations. They die at these mining sites, they're chicken. Nobody cares about them. Because those who are the ones to protect them, they are the ones benefiting from the process, so they care less about this. You think when the elders or the people of the county don't want a mining company there, will they go there? Eh? And the folks are just flocking to Liberia. They are pulling to Liberia equipment. Because the people of the country don't know the essence of what they have. So one man just get a machine, come to Liberia, spend a few dollars, the next thing he's in the bush. He said, I don't care, I'll be here. Because the poor get it, the poor have the resources, they all run into the capital city, so we will be in the bush here. But when we go in the city, we know who got money than their friend. You see? Then you find a Chinese company coming, government to the ministry say, shut down, you are suspended. They say, no, we'll take care of full-scale operations in the area. Who does that? Then we should be questioning the integrity of our people. Eh? We entrusted them. The president, what can I do? Or he said, yeah, you go to this place and supervise this area. Give him a report. But you see it as a chopping spot. Why billions, millions of dollars leave this country, they give you 1,000, you feel that you enjoy a big ball, and you feel that you're too smart than the rest of the people. Our mining agents, surveyors in this country, that are assigned to counties, mining sites, they are among the most deceitful people of this country. They will connive with these people, give her wrong data. How can somebody take class C mining lesson and go start mining class A, but the mining agent go there, who is the eye of the people of the government, to the ministry, and take what he can take from the people and allow it to mine.
And you know, under the law, you know that the Ministry of Mines Energy should be publishing the quantity of diamond, gold that normally leave this country on a daily basis.
Yes. Other countries are doing it. Other countries are doing
You
it.
do not even hear at the end of the year major statistics as it relates to how many worth of gold and diamond left the shores of Liberia, or how much in return that was supported into the national budget.
Mm-hmm.
You hear yesterday that one of the major contributing area, but we all having a specific number.
Well, that's true. Nobody know. They want. We hear talking about our budget in billion. The diamonds can even make us reach billions. We'll sit here. Yeah? Are we serious people? You find a mining company, maybe what they call real minister. You find him after investigation, 18 million. He gave you 300,000. That's just the end of it. You're leaving. And they are going to report allegedly that real minister is involved in the black sand mine also.
Yeah.
Involved in the black sand mining. You see.
And we'll see the authority will just sit down and watch these things happen.
Because they feel getting their own eating so they can talk.
Yeah.
Eh? What kind of country you see wrong thing happen to your people, but you accept it?
Yes.
Because you have taken something for yourself.
Let's listen to him again. He said, from today, anybody else see a machine here, they say, oh, you'll take the machine for you. That's the kind of instruction that he gave me.
Why would I take one machine when you use it? Ambassador, this whole illicit money thing has been linked to child labor, unsafe working environment,
Sure.
widespread human rights abuses, especially in the remote areas.
Yeah.
The drugs they allow our young folks to involve in illicit substance intake.
Yeah, and prostitution all taking place there. Some of the
hear the men say
harmful substances that are coming to my bro, you know, are the money.
Yes.
The guys will just work all the days only to just support the habit.
You go underground, you go in the water, so you must taste to be hard.
And sometimes some of them, when the thing collapse, they just call it.
They die.
And they dead.
That's it.
We saw what happened in River Service the last time around. The number of Liberians who died in the process.
During the former regime of the former president George Weah, you saw what happened in the Bonipi mine there into Tabata. Several of our citizens left on the ground. Imagine the president sent security personnel there, joint security, the AFL with PSU, ERU, all the people there. The people were there, people were still taking ground, they were still taking time.
Yeah.
They were watching. Before we go low, one of the president recalled them, all of them disappeared. That was the end. They said, go to the place.
Nation all their companies.
Yeah. How the end. He made us to have a one-day national mourning for the people in this country. But what the outcome? That was it. The area people, the ERU, all of them just disappeared within the thin air, and that was it. That era, people still mining there. So our people are aware. The Ministry of Land, Mine, Energy is aware. Our senator, superintendent, they are aware. That's their biggest business and getting involved in. Go there when the poker they catch you that, hey, but me, that came out nothing. They go there, be there. When I catch you 1 more time, 2 more, 1 year time, I lock. Go there, do things. But then make sure I'm nothing give to me. That's all.
And we are even told that it was through his influence that the former representative of District 4 became Chair Onoka.
Yeah. How about Chair? Yeah. Yes. You see? And not too long, we saw what happened. We're all there. Yeah? What really have we done to our people? There are countries with little mineral resources. They are far ahead of us. The last time when the folks were having a meeting with several foreign nationals and aliens in the other country, the Nigerian, the Ghanaian, they said it. They thought that the Ghanaian gold was the best, but they have discovered that the gold from Liberia has a special quality. So doing business in Liberia will be the best thing, because Liberia had an exceptional a type of gold. You see, we will sit here and you'll hear say no gold in Liberia again, no diamond. Because the one are leaving the soil every day. Just a drop is what Liberians are benefiting from.
Yeah.
Then we hear talk about.
But these are critical issues.
Yeah.
But yet we're leaving injectable politics into everything. Just imagine those things that we should picture. Go and see. Now, we almost the only country on planet Earth for all of the resources that we don't have a reserve.
No.
The gold, the diamond, we talk about, go to Central Bank and say, yeah, well, let's see that.
Yeah. So I reserve. Let's go see what we have gold reserve, we have diamond reserve.
We don't have.
When the people come, even to show you sample of some of our mineral, what we have here, we give the inner carry put in the bush. When I don't show them here, so let go see what is in the bush. Yeah, are samples of this. You come and see it. See the kind of wood we have it. We don't have it because the people know that when they do it, they will open the library eyeball, they will understand things. So they say no, let leave it at this. When people come get in the bush.
Now go to Ghana when you hear say the Gold Coast, you will start showing you that yes, indeed, this is one of our major resources. Go to South Africa, go to Botswana, and other places. But we are just reporting these things. We even know when we'll finish.
But we know how much there.
I mean, leave one head of a hole and leave and go to the next area.
Yeah.
Leave and go to the next area. Leave and go to the next area. Kids are falling into these things. They die there. More slide. People will die. We just cover up. And all of these things. You got one group of people going to one here. They say they stay fighting for one position.
Yeah.
Area that they should have the focus right now.
People, you know, any kind of conflict, that's how they benefit. So they care less about the people.
President Boga, you got to put your feet down hard now. Those who you put not, we don't just want to be having any kind of reports.
No.
What's the recommendation? What measure are we putting into place that we do not keep just saying these things and doing absolutely nothing about it? They say that we are here to receive report on these things.
I said the old man is catching hard time.
I told you that for this suffering.
Because the people that the old man trusts are in poll with him. They are doing all sorts of things behind his back. When they see him, they lie to him. So he go to bed thinking that yes, he got people with him, but in actuality, but they don't care. They care less about the people of this country. How long will we continue being in such a situation? Deceit. Lies. They only care about themselves. And sometimes I don't really get it. How can a country with all of these wealth still live in abject poverty?
Sure.
How? Because of one that reaches around. Folks be willing to come and see.
Look around and see. We got one company who's been here pretty close to 100 years. Firestone. They've not even produced rubber spoon.
Yeah.
Why are we treating ourselves as if?
And the leaders don't care about that. They don't care about
And
it.
they stay there fronting, asking for more years.
They don't care.
We got another company called Steel Giant in the world,
Yeah.
but can I even face needle here? I don't know why we are allowing these things to,
I don't know.
to
I don't
keep
know.
happening like this, and we acting like we're so jammed. We got what the people want.
No, we're acting like we don't have it. We're begging the people to be here. Why would we beg the people to be here?
What part of the world one man will just walk or get in Kino from Ghana or from Burkina Faso, just come in like bro, walk into our forests and just start mining and start logging.
Yeah.
Then we just come and say, oh yeah, illicit mining taking place in the country. What are we doing about it?
How we doing about it? You able to go Ghana, you able to go Nigeria, you able to go Burkina Faso, you able to go to poor countries. Just go make garden in the poor bush. You able to do that?
But who will allow you first?
Eh?
You even able to go into the people. The worst of all, illegally they enter our country. Illegally they are extracting resources on the. Then we sit there and watch.
Okay, the time got our leader say the 2 years the people can spend and reach to go back.
But go back home and see some of these things the people got back home. The people will come here and use our very same citizens from this country to enrich themselves.
Yeah.
You get nothing in return, and they get the lion's share of your country resources.
I know where we have it all.
You are admitting to us
Yeah.
that illegal mining. So what happened to the county caucus? And shamefully,
And even that particular area, that one lawmaker did too.
sure, that's why we're going.
You see?
So you will tell us that you don't know about
Yeah.
it.
Well, because periodically they give you a spoon of cut, you hear they say, but the 45,000 government gave me all the money about a car. Eh? Where you take the money from? Because you go there, they give you 100,000, they give you this. You sit down, they acting that you share your money with the very poor, who's suffering. You feel that who you doing for them.
Yeah. We getting report now because we've been talking these things for a long period of time. We try to close our people, authority will close their eyes to these things and put politics into everything. Omega market, the zinc getting missing now.
Yeah.
The youth are rich in the night where they go to sleep.
Yeah, the children take off from there. Because we too useless to ourselves. We don't know the reason why we do things. Why we pay our market? You say that it gets access to state.
Yeah.
For the what purpose?
Because the Labor Marketing Association also in crisis.
Yeah.
They got serious leadership crisis currently. The board chair is suspended or she says she can't accept her letter of suspension.
Eh? We give them what happened all. We pay school in the rural part, we leave a go there, enter inside, they have a meeting. Eh? You pay a market, you abandon the market, people on the street selling. What really wrong with Liberia? Eh? What really wrong with this country?
Mm-hmm.
You got gold, you got diamond, people come from that country, come and say, money your gold and diamond, you just sit there and look at them.
But you got institution responsible to institution responsible to give licenses for people to start mining and based on the category. But yet, how can you give somebody class C lesson, then the men start doing class A mining?
Where you do that one? Yes. The fact that you are even giving a lesson is a privilege for you.
Even just imagine now, even at the free port or our port of entries from whatever, these earth moving equipment that are brought into this country, we see that people will not even ask. Because if you bring in excavator, you got to see the license whether it gives you that right information to bring such equipment. But because the people go, oh yeah, they put tariff on it, they say, oh yeah, you're clear. You know, only because the bank will pay any amount to clear.
Yeah.
So you just take it, but you are not concerned about
where
what his
with the purpose.
Yeah, what is his club with the authority to use such equipment?
You a carrier, sir? You able to do in other country? Eh? What are you going to do? We see you bringing excavator in our country. What are you going to do?
Yes.
Can we go dig hole out here for inside? Can we go dig hole and take our diamond from here? They play that machine will go ahead, they will make sure they see the place, the purpose of which they come for.
Then one man will take machine, say he going hard it because the people are coming to inspect, so he carrying it to go hard it.
They hear one Chinese man call and say, real minister. Who made him minister? He said he the real minister, he already Liberian.
Yeah.
He didn't go. He found the man 18 million.
Say the other man 18 million.
He even paid 10.
He even paid 1 million seven. Or not even 500,000. You when you sat on the round table and say you pay 300,000. Out of 18 million, 300,000.
And will be behind the Ministry of Mines and Energy. Let them tell us the money that our guy found, man, what real minister have paid. We won't see the money. We won't see the receipt.
Yeah. And what was it deposited?
Yeah, what was deposited? We won't know. We're not crazy boy here.
And people come say they making report to all illicit money taking place.
Okay, I don't know. Eh? We build market, spend taxpayers' money for no use.
Yes.
We build Zogo sleeping places to go sleep there.
To put screen like, oh, we can put it on.
Yeah. Eh? You put traffic light in red light, you still get policemen standing over doing like this. We will cause serious problem for the country one day. Vast majority of our citizens will die because of senseless and useless activity in this country.
Sure.
Because we don't know the purpose of which we carry on processing this place.
So they brought 85 body cameras for officers of the National Police to use.
Go and see them in the ghetto. Eh? We're gonna do that.
You all take the people children off the streets, build a capacity, have them reintegrated into society to be meaningful citizens. Today they take it, they on roofing,
yeah,
the market now in Omega. At the end of the day, we are about to go into the rainy season. That market will be abandoned because at the end of the day, there will be no shelter.
But I saw water will be down the flood. They lucky they post city and I'm going to check out and smoke all. What's that?
Taking it from there.
Why now we never use our money to build a rehab center in our Omega to say let's hold the children here to be able to rehabilitate them?
Look, I said this thing wrong before. I said, look, until government can be focused and serious in making sure that these people we call Zogo, our youth, are raised and put measures in the place that these harmful substances do not end up into the hands of these young people, they will know nothing about development.
No, they won't.
Put the street light up with a solar panel, they are there to make sure they won't take it off.
They will take it and smoke it. Because all they know.
They don't.
We never taught them anything.
No. You gave the people the dime they would carry at the shoulders of the road.
Put it there.
Put it there.
This is why I like. You can buy a new plastic bag or the gun must go back.
Yeah.
They put it inside, say, yeah, there's like somebody traveling. To the side of the road.
Yeah, you will look for a car.
Yeah. And as soon as one appear, you go load at 3. It didn't move over the next day at 5, at 10, that jump already.
Okay, let's go to the line this morning on 0775 919 919 0880 919 919 are the numbers you can send me calls or.
Then they get all the people talk. They get them 1 minute to speak. They will lie to the people. When you are trying to go see empty speeches. The only thing depending on what time on go.
Good morning.
Hey, bro.
How are you doing?
Well, good morning, us. Let's hear you.
Yeah, when I talk about the Chinese versus the Liberian business in England, the shipping land is owned by a Liberian company. This means that the Chinese in China said that Liberians will never be allowed to use that shipping land except to use Chinese shipping land. That also says that we are poor. We don't know our rights. Chinese will not allow us to even bargain and ship it with our own shipping land. Then they got in our forest, destroy our forest, destroying the people crops, And then the man minister who said you were outspoken, he said now they will not see anything.
All you know how to wear Kool and travel all day.
The representatives, how long will we go through this kind of thing here? Are we fools? Don't we know our rights? How long will this thing go on? I mean, I'm just frustrated from this news this morning because we know what happened. In my own home in Bon County, behind ways of Bamu. See what's going on there? All over Liberia, they're not just one place. What do they want to do now? Should we rise up against them? You can't depend on the police when they send in there. You can't depend on the army when they send in there. Then what will happen now? The old man, I mean, he alone, as you say, he can do everything. You have to be patriotic enough to take care of your
Vaccine money taking place in Marshall by one Chinese lady called Carol.
Then what do they have them for as support soldiers to do the work?
Yeah.
Look, we don't know what to do anymore.
Imagine the poor guy man saying yeah.
Thank you. Let's talk to all the callers. Good morning.
Sing.
Good morning.
Good morning, with you.
Good morning, sir.
Go ahead, don't hold the line.
Yeah, okay. And this person will come to the good job. And I want to commend you about this money and your property, and it's very interesting. And pray to God for us to give you both stuff. Let me go straight to my point. I think, and we are not doing justice to our country, most especially foreign officials that involve in illegal money, not only illegal money, but he is not getting some control in that Europe. When you get back to get there when you have the foundation has nothing to do with my possession. That can make people only learn in that Europe. But only learn when you put in that name on the team, I got the information. I tell you, look, this is how far my brother is born. This is how far our body officials are taking this country. You a foreigner down, they take them one thing to their right place, they take them one thing to their destination, they pass over it, you make sure they don't move. So if half a president that is not what you said, but you feel like honorable, you guys, they all your sister station and your station for a true FM, they seem in relative manner, Senator Anna, according to one of the senators, one of the men are very disappointed in the invested money that been going on in Pakistan County. We part of the real minister, this thing has been fled. There is no law to what is that?
How far about making spending money?
The president will listen to you down or stop to illicit money to this one. The president will stop to illicit money. Let's go back to the drawing board. All for money activities, not only money, but things that are things that are big going on illegally in abroad. This is getting our country, our young generation is coming up, our future have been played like even the inspector for money, if that like police there on the radio station, they can't go and collect money from people, pay that home to move it for them. Then what is going to the money that need to be shut down, we got to get it down, 8,000, 10,000, 15,000.
Okay, thank you. That's true. Let's talk to other callers. Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Thank you so much. This is David Chief, joining you from District 6. You know, the issue of illicit mining activities in Liberia has been a perennial problem. And I was even shocked the other time when I heard that the court had just issued an arrest warrant for the guy who is called the Chinese national, who is called the real minister.
It's well gone in Liberia.
Famously known, in fact, by that name. Our authorities know him, people know him, but then they will arrest him and at some point in time release him. So the problem in Liberia is that sometimes we get tired of even discussing some of these things because you have discussed these things monotonously on this particular show. But then new government, different people, the same thing continues to go on. I listened to Senator Chie, who was talking about, who was in fact alerting us about these activities. I don't think he should be informing us as a state actor and as someone who has huge influence in the mining sector of Liberia. He should be the one, as a government official, instructing the Ministry of Lands and Mines to go to where those people are carrying out those activities. Kool County, Cape Mount, River G, all those counties, all those mineral-rich counties have been seriously affected while the people are living in entrenched destitution. You know, I follow the Extractive Industrial Report 2024 when they said that about 1.4 billion worth of mineral resources left this country, which was inclusive of iron, gold, diamond, rubber, and stuff like that. And when these things are leaving, government has something called royalty. Royalty is about 10 to 15%. Where did that money go last year? 1.4 million, that means that like Russia have gotten like over 140 million. Where did that money go? So it's out of those people are defrauding government of those monies, or someone somewhere in a higher office is receiving that money. This is so bad. I think at this point, the people in those areas, that was sometimes, you know, I can be happy when I hear say, oh, the traditional people put their own water for some other people. Because that's the only thing that can stop these things. And when they put it their water, they'll call the internal affairs minister, oh, call your people, let the people put themselves under control. That is wrong. The people are living in poverty, look at the entire world. The road that going to Meta, he said, it's a $1 billion worldwide company. But the road that leads to Meta, the road is dilapidated. There is no access. The people, they will right around Meta. When Meta get current, but the people right around it don't have current. The same thing is true of BMRT. The same thing is true of other companies, but over in West.
Okay, David, thank you for your point this morning. Let's talk to other callers on the line. Good morning. Morning.
Good morning to Wiki and Uncle Nat.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah, and I call you from my wife and resident. Oh, Wiki, you never get good results from the army, the police, and any other security and the same to the places. Because reason is that the people are their own being. The people are not taking good being. Sometimes you look at somebody who protecting life and property, you pay them 100 or 150. But then when you send them to those places, they see somebody who will be able to get there at least 500 or 400 a month. So what you expect? The thing they will reject that money and report the person, it will never happen. So at the end, you will not see good work being done. Because there is no pay for the security. And even the workers, they want $100, they are not coming on time. So you will never see them doing good work. So that's it. Our country, we don't know where we are heading, so really. Thank you.
Thank you as well for being part of the conversation. Let's talk to other callers on the line. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll come on the
Go ahead.
I suggest that it's a spending this of
Okay. Good morning.
Say it, taking the country out of different country.
Yeah, good morning.
So to tell you how rich you are.
I'm Maurice Thomas from UK. Yeah, the matter why it is for the money coming in Nigeria, if you go, you see what it's going to for the American continent and money for the economy. If they want minister, if you can't, if you need to, and you can't, they're going to West Hill, with any other state, who is not $5. If you can't get any food, I mean, you can't follow them. I'm happy to go to the next, you go kind of be born in our country. Or if you know, we then chemical and it's being on track. That's more than chemical.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk to other callers. Good morning.
Good morning, Willie Brother.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Thank you, man. If it's honest, you may come up with talent. You might call 540. We did. I want to call it like open. You know to pass open when you pass your other side, you give on your other side. So I like brother right now. You know, the record days, Israel had no cause of going to captivity. But because the blessings God gave them, they never knew how to punish. So they were forced to go to another country in Egypt. That's how like brother went. How will God bless you with almost all of the million resources in the world? You know why the money are blessing? Rich come to poor people. Because the leadership that we had in time past and present, many of them do not love us. Now, everything go. People are using drugs in Ghana, Bonita era. Where my mother here from? Couldn't tell me. We have authority in your sectors that supervise, that get permit, so this can see lesson. He said, what can he mean? What can he mean? Bring the team more than starting lesson he get. Because the leadership of our country, when can you know what it is? It is grand water, so many years more. Or what can you know, let's say, after different steps, organization number 4, addition number 5, he starts to give away. So, somebody in the sector cannot be part of our team. There is a reason why, when you are going to the commission and going to chair, senator, launching cooperate to us, we may say anything, we will put in there to do the work for us. So I cooperate in launching. So, what we want to do now? They want to put the curriculum in the order to take back our head and say, no, don't say no, your own head. But one day we take you to a house in the place, and they go for they want to know who. They want to know Cavalando. They want to know who's out. No, do that. They want to tell you your own head.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk to other callers. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, let's talk to other callers who are ready this morning. Good morning.
See what are we morning?
Carol.
Good
morning.
People leave that country can mass in your country. So you want to know how important you are. Oh Lord. But still you don't value yourself.
No. Good morning. Good morning. Let's talk to other callers on the line this morning. Let's go to.
Yeah, my name is Eric calling from Korea. Yeah, they computer with me now without you understanding the country. But all it does because they are calling our first cousin part of the house and they are not doing anything for the country. They don't really know why it's going on. So you know that we are in the country that we are in and that they will work more in our country. We don't really know what is happening. So we don't because then some of them, we don't know the best person to vote for. Yeah, because they are all the same. Yeah. Some of them will go and they are called color, breed, and they say they are trying to development and we call it standing the food for them. So we don't really know what is happening.
Thank you. 0775 919 919 0880 919 919. Latest money activity across Liberia. Let's talk to other callers on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, Ambassador Whitney and Natl.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Due to the fault of different governments, addressing resources most of the country. You see, we do about all the things that happen in this country. You see, people go on money in this country. Someone will not take up a glass out, they will also be the bush or going up for it. Give the problem or like the teach our people. Look, the resources they belong to this country. Whenever someone come here, they will throw in the money. They will put it to us. They put your girl outside. You know, the resources help the country. It means for the economy to grow. In fact, it help to who live in the part of the interior to have an access to cooking, have an access to school. But I think the president of Liberia has said, I also with the minister, they will not care about this country. They will not care about the country. So, President Bukaka, please, I see some reason in you, especially in your force, you are not taking authority. Pick some minister after the week. The research can go on, I'm researching the government, and some ministers are working, you take it for them. So we can see how best the country can go somewhere. Yeah, God bless Liberia. Yeah, God bless.
Mr. Bro, Mr. Clark, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kepler.
Let me say good morning. That's what I said talking about. So, thank for the revelation. See, I wanted to say that for discussion that matter is so precious, right? We are allowed people who are late 50% of our life to work away the future of our generation. What do we expect from Kool, Amara Connect, Kool, Ellis School?
for a lntl who's supposed to be doing something in the interest of the Western belt to see the lives of the people how they been in developed conditions, to use the money company and no concession company to destroy the people in life. But today, these are the people when they are not part of the government, meaning when they are not part of the ruling government, they sit on a chair, they make it know that nothing is happening. Here we are, there are damaging reports from the three countries in the Western belt. What are these people doing? It wouldn't level the House of Senate and House of Representatives to investigate those that own money committee because for every respect, you can't have somebody who's sharing a chair on the money committee, he has a own money company and so forth. It's not a conflict of interest. But until then, we as a people we gotta stand for something. We can buy. We need to have dedication for the price, the PUL, to go to every concession company or every ministry in the country to report on a daily basis that will have security presence around it every day. With this, we'll present the government and I think we'll see the level of positive result for the people in the country. Because the President Joseph Baka who said, business not as usual. We all should be very careful how the country should end on his 6 years. Because you want person who are living in the country, you want person who are experienced hard time, you want person who are experienced war in the country, and you need to understand most of the things and to ratify some of them. We will not sit there and support for the wrong reason, and this is the time for the to live for. Thank you.
Thank you as well. Let's talk to other callers. Good morning. Okay, you're not prepared. Good morning.
Hold the line.
Good morning, Wiki, and I love Master Land.
Yeah, that's not good. I follow it.
I see the king of the book, and that is the king that was done, that meaning that data that download to fall on national government to do the people thing. I really see this. Look, some of us, we don't really see this to find the way we are farming to do. We don't really see how to do that. To talk to somebody who is older than you, can born and just talk to them, like practice it. Well, at times, we need to do this. And I heard somebody say we need to stand tall to see the need person be done. I challenge anybody to rise again, especially this government or this company or these people. Because mind you, anything that happens, so this minimum company man, at the end of the day, the people get to use and the people get to guard them. That's also, it's my thing. That's the area of these people, our own people from our end, what has come up. So you must go there again, they must go shut it down, or because the man see that he gets his money to certain men in the government, or certain group of people, they just eating the money at the end of the day, you run against them, they will call the police, and the police will not no hesitate, they will call the army, will leave the barrel, they will not no hesitate to even go and investigate, but they rather than shoot down the people. There's already much better near company that operating in this country where I have no benefit to the people. That's what the fire right here. But 1927, it was the only thing they can vote out of the polls. This government in the people those inside the environment, the people of Dorota, nothing they get the best. The people of Carnegie, nothing they get the benefit. The people of
Okay, going off the line. Let's talk to another caller.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. G. Marcus Gable calling from Cambodian.
Go ahead, sir.
So, the people that were making similar is funny that it is the end of the I've always saying to people that the only process that can keep that in is the process to destroy the whole of the represented and senate of the country. But for now, you know well. It's supposed to be there to stay for all, to protect us, to protect our resources and things. But instead of doing that, they will turn and then destroy it. So in the only process, if I'm going to be the sacrifice, the party in that process, I will stay for the library. When it dies, that is like we will have peace. Because there's nothing that we see here. Everything is just up there. People just suffering, people taking our resources. Look at my own country that I visited just a few times. They put money, sell, right to enjoy it. Just people taking 7, 8 of us. And they don't say we have seen it. Thank you very much for the show, man.
Thank you as well. You're welcome. Let's talk to other callers. Good morning.
Good morning, Vicky, and good morning to all.
Yeah, go ahead, Diva.
Yeah, so thank you very much. So I think we are yesterday to the morning. About 30 now, the single man in my village where I was born in Europe, in Hong Country, quite very clearly around the symbol there. There's a money going on there now. When you talk to the government, let's say you don't have the oil food in the government, mineral for government, so you get the amount and then quality. And then I didn't find a deal what people can do, but I thought the company by the phone is somehow in yellow, somehow to
This are the man, all in one dressing coat suit, go for seminar, go for the other one, and I ain't honor.
Then money is the country of the service ready to carry out the country every state and when you go to somebody come and back there. It's not for the officer they want to see the people because when they go out, they say remember in the distance and after there's no phone call waiting and take until you go setting up three calls. None of where you more days and go to the system and doing an operate and maybe you hire the government on the road. Until you send them back on the people second. So it's a very bad well to get money there is very slow, but I think that appointment is very, very important because our leaders is doing the country every day and next we're getting full before I end the job. Thank you for the time.
Thank you.
Thank you, my
Let's
brother.
talk to other callers on the line. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Maurice. I'm calling on you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my brother, you can something that brings money. You first get it here. That money will buy the class. Showing the money never is hearing. Is the name of the different names of my is the car. They are all done. They have put it on the put you money. They have put it on the it's every money bring it back. You have to cut it with more than ministry, the chemical deal with no protective. Yeah, nothing go wrong. Being there, there was something there, being there, there was something there. It is funny, we have some money to put it on in the you hire the very end down, you start in the way, it's finished. The people are very positive, one of you and anything, that we're government to report you, and the ministry to report you.
Okay.
And when it says that they lie, you gotta know.
Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
My
Yeah, talk to somebody who much prepared. Good morning.
Good morning, Nikki.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I won't be calling my name on the radio because I touched the phone. Here might be get busy. Nikki, you see, something that you are using. On object, to we as a citizen, we are corrupt. I thought you were going to regulation is we are the biggest beautiful on the man. Can you imagine we are working here? We are not entitled to a meal. We have to beg for food to eat here. If you get to the gate, you see vehicle, government vehicle, all the data they are in here. And somebody discuss what they need to discuss. Don't know. Come with you. So tell me, how are we going to move forward? That comes down to the citizens. Years ago, they were half of your money. You came to land from us. People who is in front of the slum, the work, you give them your money. They will take the money from you and then take the money for the other person that is doing because they come with higher money. They don't give you the job, they prefer to give you the job to the pastor. When you start the day, they carry you anywhere you want to carry you. And it will go scot-free. We have to like where we are suffering. Thank you. I'll stop there. I won't go further.
Okay, thank you for being part of the conversation. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
I'm Dixie Lara calling from Wambali.
Go ahead.
People, like we like here, we need, here they are to take their country, to take the country from the people, and give it to the ruler, the Nigerian themselves. Because the people, they can go there, the full minister, then they pay them. The pay them without resources going begging around all over. So it either need to take the country for the people and give it to us. If give it them time, the gold are coming from them. We can build the whole of our country. The 10% can build the whole. I don't know that the father is giving to national, but nothing. Nothing, you can just bring somebody party. So it's better than paying their resources and going back around for money. We need them to come and kill the country for the people.
No, we won't go back to that dark days. Military rule, I've never had this country before, so nobody be talking about me here. Good morning.
This is Ron Tama calling from Kingston.
You're welcome.
Okay, go ahead.
If you are not even, I think it's a web and actually have big funds. And there's a goal, there's a constant beat in real estate. You take the backpack from there, you put it RTR, 2 hours drive. But if you enter that room, what it is there, what the cannibal is there, is under all the pieces. So that's how the path in a creek. But from that junction to go to Southern River, my brother, when you go inside there, the men get caught in the bushes, in the forest, sleeping there. Man, nobody know about that. If you're not strong, if you're not brave to grasp arrow, you can't make it because the whole law 1-1. I don't know how the men can manage with their side to cross. They kata people know come up and do a song like they carry there because they don't want to be known with car. But no creek there is clean. No creek is clean. And my understanding is nobody there going to check on them because the road is terrible. The last time I was going to Sando, I thought of Christian jumping on that road. He asked me if I can make it. I said the road fine, you can make it. Because nothing I could tell him, but what I seen on the road that the last time I went there, I slept, I had a filter, I got stuck in one place. I saw a place and I saw what he guys do it. 24-hour mining, that's how the river set from Johnson Beach Junction all the way to Southern River. Nothing there clean. And these guys are there, nobody here. I don't think it's better even know about them in that corner there. It is only because they actually have because people you see that how we got to know about it. There's nothing happening. So I don't know what the let the mass minister is doing. I think you need to be reboxed, you need to take out a full suit, you need to go on the feet to accept it for himself and make a decision. Thank you.
Thank you as well. Let's talk to other callers. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. This is I need a picture from our calling this morning from Kingston. The issue there is, I'm actually concerned for my question is actually from the sector of our money. It's unfortunate that the banker actually promised that there will be no business as usual. But then we are still very alarming spirit concerning the sector. Whereas the sector actually provide much more for our people. But unfortunately, they are still experiencing the simple problem. So this morning I just thought to call because of their attention. You know, the mining sector is actually having a whole lot to offer our country. Say for instance, breaking methods that I come from, they can job. And even if for 5 I was born, if you travel there, there's a huge deposit that I learned that they are even planning to start new money where they say, so what I think is less than what they are going to start new money. So I just wanted to call this president, please. So there are other countries around the world that don't have the kind of resources that we have in our country. So I think the best thing to do is best thing we can ever do is to try to do value addition. Is to try to ensure that our people can be able to have a business here. But what they did, our country is actually getting old by the day, but then our people like to start imposing. And we have abundant natural resources. We are now as a country where we have so much that our life will get into, home. Unfortunately, as a country, when I look at the call of who they call, few minutes ago, we talk about the unity, just everywhere, common feeling. The history that challenge for them to welcome. And we know what issues are happening in our country. But how much government is being able to do to address the challenges of our people? Because the control life is one battle. No, you can read back the political car as a president. You can see the correct minister telling that. But the common man is not happy. Then say that there will be no real equality or security for the state. So we have to feel the respect for those people who as a country and government who are our life. And then improve. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, God, for being part of the conversation. Yeah, so that's it. We've been looking at the issue of our mining sector, where we are getting a report of illicit mining taking place across the country. Liberians are not benefiting from the resources they've been extracted, same mining, and all of these things with foreign national totally involved. What do we need to do to make sure that we put an end to some of these things? But since December of last year, we have had this issue at the lower house, where the leadership struggle or the leadership still continue up to this day, and Liberians are all waiting to hear from the Supreme Court in the next couple of days whether and how she will interpret the bit of information that was filed by Battle Speaker Natl. And this been running for a long time. But Mossorado County District 3 lawmaker Sumo Moba is now saying that he have all constituents of the 73 electoral district to petition the government of Liberia to withhold the salaries and benefit of the 73 lawmakers from the 73 districts. If any one of the party, whether the majority bloc or the rule of law caucus, whatever interpretation might come from the Supreme Court, whoever rejects whatever ruling that they should not take any salary or benefits. So the people want them to make sure that they get. Because I don't know why we stay dragging on to this thing at this time.
No reason why we still have this thing.
And with all of the stalemate, with all of the problems, these people are still taking the yeah. And we are still not getting anywhere.
They're not working, they're taking pay.
Yeah. Say they can sit on the other person, but yet at the end of the month, there are too many. Here we're talking about our young brothers who are de-roofing the market there in Omega. These are serious concerns.
Yeah.
We are about to get into the rainy season. The next thing we're going to be seeing people running here or there talking about flood. The National Disaster Management Agency, what McKinsey they have put into place, nobody knows.
6 months plus. They have not done a single word for the country.
Yes.
But they're taking pay.
Carrying section from the other place to the other place.
And we know why they were about to announce this thing. The president said,
in the midst of the crisis, government still provided funding for them to buy new vehicles.
Yeah.
While we were still talking about it, somebody went and started putting the capital building.
Up to now, we didn't know who put it. Answer. Plenty things.
You want to tell us up to this time, we have not gotten a clear understanding of what happening? Let's know some more about it.
I believe that when the lawmakers, people should push. Yeah, the Liberian people should push. That we dissolve the House of Representatives. It will be brilliant to have the House of Senate and dissolve the entire thing we call House of Representatives. If they refuse to come together under one umbrella to do the Liberian people work, we cannot continue with the debate, the issue of debate. If they refuse and cannot adhere to the court ruling, and they cannot come together after the ruling, then I think the Liberian people should take action. There should be no House of Representatives. Let proof history this time around. Let me give option 2. I'm saying this, and I want everyone to listen, those Liberians out there. Another option could be the Liberian people, if we cannot come to a point, it means we are not ready to work, then the Liberian government cannot continue spending money on us. Okay. So the Liberian people should protest to inform the president or petition the president that we remain in our saga, those that work to work, and government will pull all of our people, all of the benefit whatsoever, all of it, from all 73 of us. Right? So if we cannot work to come together, because we should be in the interest of the people, and being in the interest of the people means reconciliation. We should be one people, because we have one word to speak on. So if we cannot do that, no need for government to waste money on us.
Okay, you see, that's the representative of District 3, most of our countries more about. One minute he was with the majority black, another minute he with the rule of law caucus, another minute he's back on the other side. And I call it that, you know, in a democratic space like Liberia, you're calling for things that will not happen. And this is just another way again to just take the people attention for on some of the critical national issues. You know, they will petition the president. You know, the president don't have that power to dissolve the lower house. And the people themselves do not even have that power to say, yeah, we petition, you know, what kind of embarrassment is it?
To force the defendant to go sit down and have one speaker and he want to talk about that to dissolve the house, how we going to talk? What, so that will not happen. They're making a stand that say dissolve the house. We're running for the $5,000 vehicle. They're getting fat salaries. They travel anytime out of the country. Duty free, they bring anything in this country. This when they are selling it in the churches and all those privileges. They will agree that they want to dissolve the house. Is that possible? Well, you know, it's also up to Liberians.
And you know, the people keep confusing the citizens of this country.
We need to take movement to be progress.
They're taking people off their feet. The bread and butter issue to have, I mean, to have us addressing them, we are leaving these things.
You're talking there.
And people they're fighting, struggle for power. Somebody tell you, oh, illicit mining taking place, but you're not giving up any recommendation, no mechanism in the place.
My tell you, I'm a parking space here. I was so park, I'm a park here. Then I'm gonna bring heaven doors.
Then the by-election there in my country. We've been talking about this thing, how people should go about conducting themselves. 2 young people just died from a traffic motor accident.
Yeah.
We are here looking at some critical national issues. The body that is close with the authority to make sure that these things, these sectors are all functioning well, are in total disarray. When everybody looking up to the Supreme Court with that kind of prolonged things, they will get some of that interpretation. The two bodies go start celebrating, another person say in their favor. One minister of justice with that kind and say he coming to make his own interpretation.
Yeah.
And to confuse things. Civil servants are still complaining.
No, the people don't care. They don't care about those things.
Look at the state of our security. Look at the agricultural sector. Our teachers. Go to GFK today, people sitting in chairs taking drip. When these things are things that should be discussed and finding solutions to these things. What kind of country we taking this kind of length of time just to fit for one person to say, yeah. Nobody willing to say, look, this country needs to move forward. Mm-hmm. The other man say, you're a lawyer. He will say president. While the other man say he rejected speaker. In the midst of that, while we are battling these things, they are receiving the salary and benefits without even having a second thought on their Starbucks. One minute say they're extending orange burn. Everybody come together, let's see how we can have section. People having section on the other side. People going on the other side to have their own section. And all of these things are taking place in our country. And we cannot find any means to make sure that these things...
Master, if you guys who call lawmakers cannot solve a single problem that they are having among themselves, can they solve the Liberian problem?
Yeah.
Eh? They are having issues among themselves that they can't understand. The Liberian people who do yes, I know I voted for you, I know I voted for you, can they solve any problem that way?
And a lot of them have not even made any district report to the constituents.
They don't care.
Just imagine.
People don't care.
Tell the speaker the majority bloc, they could order arrest for a property,
yeah,
and other things.
They say fronting to be speaker. The was sick.
Since October of last year, we are still into this identical saga.
Yeah. We're not even near its conclusion.
The people are suffering at the expense of these people confusion. Because some of the district, the lawmaker being suspended. What are the issues being discussed? The majority bloc got the budget in their possession. The other people who said, no, we recognize you, but yet they are receiving salary. The budget being discussed. Our Chief Justice and the Associate Justices are all receiving a salary. But yet do not recognize this person as a speaker. But yet they are taking salaries. How do we reconcile these things? Are they making mockery of other people? There are key critical national issues to be discussed. Yeah. The woman said they should cease the salary and benefit, or they should dissolve.
Well, it's up to the Liberian police.
Since December 12th, the bill of information was filed by the battle speaker to the Supreme Court seeking clarification relating to the misinterpretation of the court's December 7 ruling by the Attorney General of Liberia, Oswald Tway, and the majority bloc held by controversial House Speaker Richard Nangwe. So the Supreme Court too telling us that up to this time they cannot. Who are they protecting or who they are afraid to hide? Because I think let the Liberian people know what are people respecting the laws in this country. That say this is the ruling or this is the interpretation. Let's see who will tell us that they will not respect, because dragging your feet up to this matter.
They were about to get a ruling. The president will say you're given 2 weeks. They're not looking to it. I don't know, they want to have the election in my country first before they come to the time that they will get the ruling. Would that help in this situation in the country? Would that help in?
We don't even see what. Look, I don't. We don't even see which one of the problems that we are taking by the horn to say we are addressing.
Mm-hmm.
Salary say or issue in this country.
Oh, come on.
We are not addressing them because certain group of people feel that they can receive the salary on time and benefit, so the rest. Look at the condition of our state security. Look at the condition of our teachers.
But today, if their salary delay,
yeah, they will summon
the
they will summon the Minister of Finance.
There's a big problem for this country.
Even the staffers that are helping to enhance the work, they are not even concerned about these people. What kind of problem that we cannot solve up to this time? We still just get ourselves in one area and can move. 1 million people put money together and say they're going for retreat in the name of unity. Then the last minute they said we're suspending the other number of people. It's a mockery.
Complete mockery. You ain't get unity, you're going for unity. You're going to start. But still you're divided.
Yes.
Yeah? That's mockery. They're not setting any good example for the country. If you pour over the leaders cannot solve any problem that among you people, what about the Bible problem? Can you be able to solve the Bible problem? Yeah. We don't have no good example on African.
Just imagine. On critical national issues to address. They are sitting right here. We're sitting here and discussing how Chinese man can he get his own mining company. And these people are sitting and they're looking at it.
People only taking this thing as like a market.
Yeah.
Marketing the Liberian people future.
Selling people lawmakers money, they say government ain't gonna get that money, so they took the lesson plate and put it on keke and go to the capital building and say they protest.
No car. Well,
it is not for us to name. But our group of lawmakers in this country don't even know the sole purpose of representing the district.
They don't.
They give you almost 1,000 gallons of fuel or gas to just drive from here to go to capital building. You will not go somewhere, then you get ready, you drive.
Yeah, you got a country with.
Yes. You get ready to leave this country without even asking for an excuse. You go to America or you go to other parts of the Spain.
For the country.
What do people treat?
Don't even have.
I'm not concerned about these critical national issues.
No.
How can people go to the government referral hospital and sit down in chair and taking drip? You see people, they got a patient there, they're sleeping outside. But one man will be having one clinic, functioning far better than government. But yet they are sitting, say they're passing the national instrument, passing budget, we're discussing the war.
We're setting priority for the people. They must benefit.
Yeah.
One man will leave here, go out of the country, follow whole continue with drugs and bring it. But the whole country cannot bring drugs. What I can understand this thing. I can understand this thing.
One man will sit down and will go and will bring 10, 15, 20 buses, and the transport sector will run smoothly, then government struggle will
the whole country.
That's the way they're open transport new car rental services.
Yeah. They prefer to get it for themselves than for the country. And they are the stakeholders the Liberia depend on. But they are only able to make decisions for themselves, but not for the people they're fighting for.
When we look at critical national issue to address and say, yes, we have solved this other problem. We're about to get into the rainy season have started already. What mechanism? Because we expect our legislators to call the management team of the National Disaster Management Agency and say, what mechanism have we put into place? We don't want a repeat of what took place last year during the rainy season where flood all over the country, everybody was complaining. Let's see what mechanism. Let's see the measure you are put into place that we do not. Let's look at the budget. Can the budget handle this matter? How effective will you be in responding to some of the disasters when it occurred?
The only country have repeat of issues. Yes or no. Every day money in the budget every year, but the money there they can't solve
Now, it will
problem.
surprise you that some of our lawmakers, since taking over from the liberal counties, some of them have never gone back to
Yeah,
the
they
district.
can go back.
They have never been there to say, let's go and have one town hall meeting, sit with the people. Let's see how we can address some of these issues. Let's see whether I can go on the floor and fight for my people and discuss and sit down with the Minister of Public Works or Minister of Mines to see how we can cut off the illicit mining activity. But illicit mining activity taking place in your district, or you're reporting it to us and you are not having anything to do with it.
The one that affecting your people, your
Yeah.
whole country.
You're not asking the Inspector General of Police why city officers are buying their own uniform when we have money in the budget. You are not asking why our teachers into public schools are not having access to teaching material. They will have to go and fend for themselves to make sure that they put this material together when the Ministry of Education is there.
Yeah.
Why schools, rainy season around, public schools, some of them have not yet been renovated, and it will affect the learning of the students. Then you see one committee, committee on education, committee on this, committee on judicial. Then we see the judicial matter just kwasa.
No decision is taking the interest of the people.
No.
Oh, like I even say what just
You go to
formed.
work, you go to where you take pay.
No, but that poor benefit. We pass it on. Poor benefit.
You go to work, you go to work, you get your gas.
They make getting everything. Hey, let's my minister now. Who they president Kool in Kool for similar for this, all the money.
I want to know that free money.